Happy Thursday. We got two MLB playoff games. Let's talk a little scene. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we're back to talk some baseball after a couple days off. Thank you guys for all the nice comments. I appreciate it. Neck procedure went well, and we're moving on, and we're ready to grind away. So real quick, speaking of that, the NFL Thursday night video is out as well, so go check that video out. NHL video will be out for Thursday's slate. We got 3 videos, and the NBA season preview with futures bets will be out by the end of the week. We got a lot going on. October is a busy, busy sports month. Gotta love it. But before we get into anything, we have not talked about this partner in a while. Kalshi. If you guys have not already signed up, I know some of you guys have. It is incredible. This app is so much fun, or this website is so much fun. You're buying and selling contracts. It's like stocks, except for on world events that interest you. It's federally regulated in all 50 states. It's incredible. It's a lot of fun. We'll do some trades of the day here pretty shortly. But click the link below. The first 500 people get a $20 cash bonus, and we'll give you some winners. You can go anywhere from weather to movies to politics, video games. I mean, you can do it all. It's a lot of fun. So go check out Kalshi. But I'm ready to get right into it, and that means it's MLB fun fact time, and it's actually something from this year. Here we go. You might already know it. In 2024, Juan Soto and Aaron Judge became the first teammates to have at least 40 home runs each, 120 walks each, and 100 ribbies in a season. That is pretty dang incredible. Anyways, in this video, we're going to recap the last couple days, and then we're going to go over the good hitter matchups. Of course, there's no bad hitter matchups today. We'll talk some pitcher strikeout numbers for the 2 games, the full pitcher report, all 2 games of it, and then we'll go over the Yankees Guardians, give you a best bet for game 3 in that series, and the Dodgers Mets best bet for game 4 in that one. And then, of course, we'll finish it with the bets recap. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment below. Help this algorithm grow. And if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. We are so close to 30,000 subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. But let's get into it. And it starts with the recap. All right, here are the last 2 bets we have made in the playoffs from Monday. Guardians team total over 1.5 first 5 innings. I don't know why I should ever trust the Guardians offense, to be honest with you. They got shut down by Carlos Rodon. I just don't get it. They had some chances, but they were just flat. And then the second one, we got a winner today. Holy smokes, over 7.5 runs, Dodgers Mets. We gave that out on YouTube community tab, Discord, and Twitter. It's just how I drew it up. An 8-0 win by the Dodgers. It's exactly how I thought the game was going to go. Seriously, not at all. I don't know what happened to the Mets. They had chances. They couldn't get it done. Why is Francisco Alvarez in the lineup? I understand that you need him behind the plate, but my goodness, is he horrendous at the plate in the playoffs right now. But either way, over 7.5, we cash barely. A win is a win. Playoff record 12-7, up 2.63 units, and that's what we got for the recap. And now let's talk the good hitter matchups. All right, we got 7 of these for you today. It starts out with Chris Taylor against Jose Quintana with the most at-bats, 7 for 21. Then Freddie Freeman, 5 for 16. Kiermaier, not a guy we've seen a ton in the playoffs in the lineup, 7 for 16. Andres Jimenez, how about 5 for 9 versus Clark Schmidt? And then Jose Ramirez over there, 3 for 8. Stephen Kwan, 4 for 8. So there is some success from some of the top of the order guys for the Guardians. And then Aaron Judge, 2 for 16 with a home run off of Matthew Boyd. So obviously only 2 games, not a ton of history here, but those are the 7 best hitter matchups for the day. Like I said, we do not have any bad hitter matchups. So let's get right into the arms. All right, let's go over some numbers for 3 of the higher strikeout pitchers on the slate today, just to kind of give you some info. Doesn't mean they're good pitcher strikeout matchups, but hopefully this helps you one way or the other get some winners, over or under, whatever it is. But Clark Schmidt for the Yankees going up against the Guardians in Cleveland. 7 Ks in his only start versus Cleveland back in April. Guardians 18th highest K rate versus righties at 23%. Clark Schmidt, 5+ Ks in 4 of his last 5 starts in the divisional round. He had 4 Ks versus the Kansas City Royals. He does have a lower K rate on the road, 25.1 compared to 27.6. Then the lefty, Matthew Boyd. The weird thing about him is that we don't know how long he's going to pitch. I mean, he had 5 strikeouts last start, but only 2 innings, and they took him out. So we'll see, but he looked good. He's not faced the Yankees this season. Yankees, though, second lowest K rate versus lefties. It's a tough team to strike out, as most of you guys already know, 19.3%. He did have 10 Ks in 6.2 innings versus Detroit. He threw 2 different times. Like I said, that 2-inning start and then a 4.2 innings. So the Ks were there, but how much chance will he have? And now he's going up against a Yankees lineup that does not K a lot. His K rate is higher at home as well, almost 30% compared to 26.1 on the road. And then Yamamoto of the Dodgers facing the Mets. 9 Ks versus the Mets in his only start again back in April. Take that for what it's worth. Mets have the 11th highest K rate versus righties since September 1st, 24.9%. He only had 3 Ks in 8 innings versus the Padres. That's right. So, again, Padres are a tough team to strike out. Mets are a little bit easier. Alvarez himself will give you a couple. But 6, 4, 3, and 8 Ks in 4 starts prior, just to kind of give you an idea. So, kind of all over the place. And almost the exact same home road K split. So, that's all the info I got for you for the pitcher strikeout matchups. And now let's take a look at the pitcher report. All right, there it is. Clark Schmidt versus Matthew Boyd and Yamamoto going up against the lefty veteran Jose Quintana. Quintana's been one of the best pitchers in the last couple months in the majors. We've talked about that. And Yamamoto, lately, he's looked really, really good. 28.5% K rate coming on at the right time, that's for sure. 3 ERA. We've gone over some of these guys, obviously, with some K rates and all that. When it comes to walk rates, only guy that's kind of below average is Clark Schmidt, but no one's just absolutely terrible command or anything. All of them are right around the same when it comes to hits per 9 and things like that. These are tough in the playoffs. We don't know if a guy's going to go 2 innings, 4 innings, 5 innings. You take a look at Matthew Boyd and the Guardians. This is a must-win game. They absolutely have to have it. They cannot fall down 3-0. So obviously they're going to be managing that way with their bullpen and starters and everything like that. So that's the full pitcher report. Take a screenshot. Hopefully it helps you with your research. And now it's time for the best bets. All right, this first one takes us out to Cleveland, Ohio, where the Guardians host the New York Yankees. Yanks on the money line -115, Guardians on the money line -105, with a total of 7 runs. We've already gone over all the numbers, so let's get right into it. My best bet, give me the Guardians on the money line -105 on DraftKings for a half unit. This is straight from the belly. That's right, we have a belly pick alert. We hit the last couple gut picks, so let's see if we can do it again. Guardians will be playing this game like their season is absolutely on the line, because you know what? It is. If they go down 3-0, it is over. I mean, it's just flat out over. And if any pitcher struggles for the Guardians, they will be taken out quick. They're not going to let anybody struggle in this game. And here's the big thing that maybe not everybody knows, and maybe I haven't said it enough this year. This Guardians offense is so much better at home. This season versus right-handed pitching on the road, 6th lowest WRC plus, 4th lowest batting average at 224, 5th worst slugging. Overall, this was a bottom 17 versus righties on the road. When they're at home, 13th best WRC plus, 17th best batting average at 242, 15th best slugging. They're in the top half of the league when they're at home. It's a big difference, and it's actually the reason, or a big reason, why they're 50-30 at home. They had the 3rd best home record in the entire major league. So if you are to back the Guardians, you probably want to do it at home. The only 2 teams that had better home records were the Phillies and the Dodgers. We're getting -105 odds for a team that is in a must-win situation at home. They played too well this season to just kind of go out like this and just get swept. Because I think if they lose this game, they probably end up just getting swept. They're going to be a rested Guardians bullpen. We know this is one of the most elite bullpens in the major leagues. The Guardians just need to start out hot. They just got to get those bats going a little bit. I almost took their over 1.5 runs in the first 5 innings. I think they get it going here, but it was juiced at like -140, -150. So as long as they can slow down these Yankees bats a little bit, which I think they will, I think this offense comes alive a little. I know it's hard to say that out loud. They let us down on a team total already, and this Guardians offense can look pretty bad. But at home, I am going to trust the AL Central champions. Give me the Guardians on the money line as my first best bet. The second and final game takes us out to Queens, baby. We got the Mets hosting the LA Dodgers in Game 4. Dodgers on the money line -130, Mets on the money line +110 with a total of 7 runs after that easy over 7.5 cash yesterday. That was a joke. It was not easy. But best bet in this game, we're going to a player prop. That's right. You don't see many player props in the playoffs, but give me Jose Quintana of the Mets over 3.5 strikeouts at -130 on DraftKings for a half unit. I don't love the juice here, but to be honest, I'm surprised we have a playable line at 3.5. So he is a starting pitcher who actually usually goes deep into games. He's not going to be like that Matthew Boyd type pitcher where we don't know, he might go 2 innings and that's it, unless he really struggles, obviously. But even in the playoffs, he's had 3 playoff starts, 4.1 innings, 6 innings, and 5 innings. So he's gone pretty deep in those, 9, 5, and 6 strikeouts. So in fact, he's actually had 4 more strikeouts now in 7 straight starts. 3 of them were against the Phillies and the Nats. 2 against the Phillies, 1 against the Nats. They both have bottom 7 lowest K rates versus lefties, and he still got the job done. He is over this line in 11 of 16 home starts. And he's now facing a Dodgers team that versus lefties since September 5th, right around average, 18th highest K rate versus lefties at 21.9%. So not a bad one. Some possible targets: Gavin Lux, Max Muncy, Teoscar Hernandez all have K rates of 27% or higher versus lefties this season. Even Shohei Ohtani, 23.3% K rate. Again, we're talking about 4. I know this is the only pitcher I didn't mention in the pitcher K matchups, but it's because we're playing the number, to be honest with you. It's 3.5. We just need 4. That's all we need. And he has been a better strikeout and one of the better pitchers in the major leagues in the second half of the year. His pitcher outs line is heavily juiced for him to go over 4, to go 5 or more innings. If he goes 5 or more innings, guys, we're not even needing a strikeout an inning if he goes 5. We just need 4 and 5 innings. I like it. I think Quintana's been pitching really well. They're going to rely on him to go decently deep in this game. So give me Jose Cuervo over 3.5 Ks as my second and final best bet. But before we get out of here, let's check out the recap. There it is, my 2 best bets for the day. Guardians moneyline gut pick. Let's get it. Minus 105 on DraftKings for a half unit. And then Jose Quintana over 3.5 Ks, minus 130 on DraftKings for a half unit as well. Thank you guys for watching. Again, the Thursday night football video is out now. Go check it out. An NHL best bets video will be out for Thursday. Also, a busy day in sports, that's for sure. But thank you for watching. Hope everyone has a great Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon.